Hello, beautiful people. This is PrimroseCameron.com. And I don't know about you, but I know about me. It's like 1,000,000 degrees in Florida. So I don't know what the temperature is where you are. Shout out to my Texans, because that means if it's 1,000,000 degrees here, it's 2,000,000 degrees there. I know, yeah. So I'm not really good with temperature. I just know it's hot. But let me tell you something. I decided to stop by today. Hopefully you guys have been checking out my YouTube channel. And please subscribe. It's Push Talk with Dr. Primrose Cameron. But I stopped by today. I had a fabulous time at church. I have a full day, which is like code for really exciting day, right? Going to get some things done and meeting with my Sisters Build Network for Girls Incorporated folks and all that stuff. But, you know, throughout the day, throughout the week, I think a lot, right? And I spend a lot of my time thinking about people, and I hurt like when people hurt, right? Like I'm the person, you take me to the movies, something has happened, someone breaks up or father's gone, something occurs, and I'm like bawling, right? Oh my gosh, her feelings are hurt. Oh my gosh, he was left alone. All those things, right? Someone passed away. Like I'm that person. So I cry at movies, I cry at sad situations. And I like really feel it, right? Whether they're real or not, I like really feel it. So I was thinking really, really hard today about the fact that I cannot wait until the season changes, right? Because it's 1,000,000 degrees. So not only am I happy that it changes like temperature wise and outside and when you're on your way from place to place, right? Because like right now, I love the porch and all, but it's kind of hot. But I'm also super excited because the seasons change in our lives, right? And so I know oftentimes people who ask my friends if they don't see me, I try to walk around incognito sometimes, and that doesn't really work, right? And then I just have to be thankful that I am recognizable, right? I am thankful that I'm on this side of the earth and I'm able to love on some folks and touch and just be happy with some folks and smile and all of those things. So shout out to those who recognize me and my efforts and things that I'm doing, which really has nothing to do with me, all has to do with people. But what I love about the fact that seasons change is the fact that it changed in my own life too, right? So I said all that to say to you, regular folks go through some regular stuff. What I try not to do is I don't live in last season, right? So last season, or seasons before, right? I've lived in the season of despair. I've lived in the season of regret. I've lived in the season of remorse. Like I've lived in some of those seasons, right? I've lived in seasons of anger. I know that's hard to believe because, I like to be happy. But I have been there, right? Been there, done that. Don't want to stay there at all. But I know they exist, right? So I know that a lot of our folks are in the midst of that. And so especially during not only this political season, but everything that's going on across the globe, some folks are really in their feelings, right? Like hashtag, I don't dance, so no need for me to try. But right, so we're really in everyday living. But I wanted to stop by today. Hi, princess. I wanted to stop by today just to encourage you not to live in that season. Right? There's a lot of things that go on when seasons change. Let me just give you the basic stuff, right? So, like, I really love fashion. In my head, I have, like, this fabulous life, and I'm everywhere with the stars. In real life, not so much, right? It's just me and the porch. But I like checking out what's going on in other locations, right? And with the clothing and the fads and the fashion. And I'll hear them say, like, this is last season's, right? And I'll be like, oh, my gosh, it looks like right here, right now. I'll take that for $20, right? And so what I'm saying to you is in fashion, yeah, pick up last season if you want to, because heck, you're going to get a great deal, but you're not going to get that great deal in life. It's not going to be that great deal in everyday living if we keep picking up the past and trying to push that forward. That's not going to really work, right? It's like putting a pen in a pencil sharpener. Why would you do that? So I'm just going to encourage you not to hold on to and keep last season in your life. Now, I know we're going to have seasons of regret. Like I've been there. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Why did I take that on? Why was I in that relationship? That wasn't healthy for me. what, and so if people aren't changing with the times, because I do believe in change. I do believe that people may have been a certain way at some point and then they change later on. So if that was your last season and you see it and, oh my gosh, the flowers are blooming and, there's like this rainbow and all these things. But if it's still raining, get your umbrella and keep going. Right? So that's what I mean about last season, right? Some of us live in last season of anger, right? We're still mad at certain people and at certain things. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not going down for that unforgiveness. Now, I did a whole video about that, so we won't get into that too deep right here, right now. But I want us to really be cognizant of that. I want us to think about the fact that living in anger is not going to help you. Number one, it gives you wrinkles. Just FYI. And I don't want them. So wherever you are on that, and even if the person has not come, because this is what we do too, and I get it, right? We wait for the person from last season to apologize. Guess what? They may never, because they don't realize that the seasons have changed. They're still living in the heat when it's winter. Right? And so we can't be in control of some other folks. We only can be in control of numero uno, and that's you, right? And so now some of you may be in the midst of the season of happiness, and yay, let's extend that a little bit, right? Now, if you can hold on to that and you can carry it on from here to there to there to there and run that throughout the year, I say sign up for that. Now that I'm all for, sign me up. But if you are living in the season of despair, regret, anger, just anything that, some of us are living in the season of, I'm going to say it like out loud, so forgive me, right? Some of us are living in the season of poverty. So I'll just speak for me. I won't speak for a whole group, right? And so there was a time, there was a time that I wasn't even halfway of middle class, right? I was like looking at it from afar. And so one day I woke up, which was like day one actually, and I just started doing everything, right? I just started thinking. I tell people all the time, I can't really sit and not be productive because I'm thinking about what I really need to have done in my life, right? I'm thinking about how I can help the next generation to be leaders so they don't have to go through some of the struggles that you and I had to go through. And so those seasons of poverty and not having and all of those things, I'm not saying that in any means, any way that we're any better than anyone else. What I'm saying is let's work really hard to move forward. Right? Let's have everything that we can. Let's hone our skill set. Let's network with some folks, right? You don't know who you're going to bump into when that can really help whatever you're really great at. My artists out there, whether musical, whether you draw, or you write, or whatever you do, all of those skills that you have, right? I see them on the timeline. They're everywhere, right? So you have them in you. Let's use that as our board to jump. That's what let's do that, right? Because I know that you're capable. We just have to be willing. And so I have a few meetings today, but I just wanted to stop by for that. I wanted you to know that the seasons do change, right? Only keep the ones that you really like. If they work for you, I say run with that. But if they're not, let them go. And friends and family, allow us to let them go. Because some people, we know, they want us to stay right there doing right that. So, and those folks are. And so we're just going to love on them anyway, right? And we're going to help them help us. I like helping people help me move forward, right? So I am just here as a mere vessel, hoping that I can help push you. Pursuing underlying strengths and happiness is the name of the game. That's all I got for you guys. So seasons are changing. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Your time is coming, but you gotta make some moves, right? And so as always, I'm PrimroseCameron.com. Please check out my YouTube channel. You heard it here first. Take care, guys. Love on some other folks today throughout the week. If you see someone smiling or not, love on them. You heard it here first. You take care now. Bye-bye.